Welcome everybody to the VWSC Virtual World Sports Car Championship 1964. Oh, after the Targa Floro, we're at the old version of Spa, which is, I was going to say, just as bad, but it's over a 4-minute lap, and we're going to be doing 18 laps of it. We should have probably about 1 pit stop. We may have 2 for the class I'm in. Targa Floro, we had 2 or 3 classes, and 4 classes in fact. So there's Division 1 and 2 grouped together, and Division 3, and they both have Pro and Am. So 4 classes. I'm in Division 1 and 2 in the Pro class. I'm at the rear end of the Pro class, it seems. At the moment we've got, looks like 39 drivers. That's a lot. We're going to be doing qualifying in about half an hour, and then we'll have the race briefing, and then we will head to the grid for 18 laps of noisiness in these World Sports Cars. So, hectic schedule, which is going to take us all the way down to December. I don't know what it seems like. It's not rock music, but okay, fair enough. So, such tracks as Le Mans, Reims, a couple of hill climbs in there. We've got Goodwood, Nürburgring, Monza, Bridgehampton, and Paris. I don't know what some of those tracks are. Never been to some of those tracks, so that's going to be a adventure, I think is the right word for it. So I've done a couple of laps. My lap time is around a 4:17. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that in the race, but we will see. So let's get in the cockpit and put all my timing boxes on so we can see what we're doing. There we go. I don't know if we should have been doing pre-qualifying or things for like we did in Targa Floro, but yeah. Let's unmute the crew chief so I can hear what's going on. I'm going to unmute Discord. You won't hear Discord, and I won't be responding to Discord. I just need to hear it for driver briefings. Let's turn down Discord. It's a bit loud. Right, okay. I've got a little bit of a different paint job for this round. I don't know if it displays on the tracks I can. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Not too sure. But I managed to get all the titles displayed in class there, which is cool.
Pit exit looks clear.
I'm going to trust the crew chief. As I say, it's going to be, hopefully, 1 pit stop. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save some fuel to keep it as 1 pit stop, because we can do about 14 laps on 2 tanks. So if we can save...
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
If we can save the
Sector 3
ability
is
to
green.
come in, that would be great, but I doubt we're going to. So
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is
I don't
yellow.
know if I'm going to be behind anyone.
Sector
so
3 is
I can
clear. Green flag.
Save fuel in the draft. Leave me alone.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. Okay, spotter calls please, Claire.
to keep up with the guys at the tail end of my class. I imagine there might be a bit of attrition. But this is not going to be like Targa Florio, where the Division 1 and 2 can match the Division 3. The Division 3 are much faster here. And so just got to keep an eye on the mirrors, because they come up pretty quickly. So I wish I knew what when I was in class. My overlays in my cockpit only show position on track. So, but you can see it, so you can see how badly I'm doing.
Yellow flag, watch out. Green flag, sector 1.
I thought I told him to shut up, but I originally, when I was doing my setup, I screwed up my gearing, because you seem to spend the majority of the time going uphill, and this car seems to struggle. Key for some of this is to try not to hit the brakes if you don't need to. Right, we're going to try out a pit stop.
Okay, pit stop requested.
Now I don't know if it's a rolling start or a standing start for this, because I assume we're going to be we're going to be mostly kind of up the hill, because it's going to be 30 or so cars. So
look out for the pit speed limit.
So 13 seconds to put a full tank of fuel in.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors. Green flag in sector 2.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Looks like Marazzi has gone off. Sector 2 is green. Yellow flag, sector 3. We think that Angelidis has crashed. Green flag, sector 3. Incident in sector 2, yellow flag. We can see Cabrera has gone off. Green flag, sector 2.
seem barely able to keep up with this Alpine. Why are they braking? Why are you braking?
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Car left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 2 is green.
How that wasn't track limits, but so it looks like we could be kind of well matched with a few people.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I don't know why they were braking through the master kink though.
Sector 1 is clear.
Slight dab of the brakes through there. Just depends how confident I'm feeling, really.
Sector 1, yellow flag.
I think I've slowed down.
Green flag in sector 1. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Big momentum circuit.
We think that Chen has stacked it.
So I think
Sector 1 is green.
So I think making one small mistake, you're going to lose several positions.
Sector 2 is yellow. Green flag, sector 2. Yellow flag in sector 1. We think Yan has binned it.
Leave me alone.
Okay, I'll keep quiet. Yellow flag in sector 2. We think
He'll keep
Yoon
quiet.
has spun off. Sector 2 is clear.
I suppose he's only giving me urgent messages. It's still not him being quiet. So I can gain about 0.8 of a second on my personal best in that first part. But
Sector 3 is now yellow. Yellow flag.
so I think I've got this section right. I know where my braking point should be.
Sector
and
2 is now green. Green flag in sector 3.
It's at a place where the braking marker is a non-destructible braking marker. So we might get some rain today. The chance of precipitation is very
On your left. Clear left.
very low. Or the amount of precipitation is probably very, very low. But you can see grey skies, so there is a chance. they would,
Yellow
as
flag
before,
sector 2.
I would like to survive. The outcome from Targa Florio was because there was a little bit of a mess up with the track timing. There was particularly a track bug which meant that one person gained a lap on everybody else, and that meant that we weren't able to complete
Green flag
the
in
full
sector
distance.
1.
We received half points for that round. It seems, I mean, at least we are scored. That's the thing. But I would have maybe preferred to say that we did complete most of the race, but that's the steward's decision. So we may be able to get into the 416s. Going to stay in fourth for that corner.
Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
Yeah, we need to be patient when you get on the throttle, otherwise you're heading down the bank.
Incident sector 3, yellow flag.
This is flat out left. Now it's a matter of getting the braking for this right. What's he doing over there?
Car left, clear left.
Green flag, sector 3.
We were expecting this to be quite
Sector 1 is yellow.
a long race.
Green flag, sector 1.
As was Targa Florio. Even if we didn't complete the full distance for it. It's supposed to be, I think, 250 kilometres was Spa. I think that's the official name. So I did a 4:15, so 4:14 is possible. I don't think I had any draft or anything. I'm kind of I'm happy with the balance of the car. It's not particularly bad. I'm having a go at putting some tape on the grille, and the temperatures seem to be okay. So we don't want to push it by putting all of the tape on the grille.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Well, that was a little
It looks like
close.
lane has binned it. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag, sector 2.
On your right, clear right.
So I'm 23rd overall. God knows where I am in
Incident in
class.
sector 2, yellow flag.
Does that say
Green
10th
flag,
in
sector 2.
class? It does say 10th in class. Oh, I can see it now. 10. Yeah. I was looking at the wrong part of the
Yellow flag.
overlay.
I think P2's binned it.
I thought I wouldn't be in a very good condition today, because I went out of the house yesterday, or out of the flat. Went for
Sector 1, yellow flag.
a walk to our local beach. Walked along the seaside, which is good. distance tracker said I walked a bit too far when I did feel it. So I had a bit of a trouble walking yesterday. Actually, having a bit of trouble walking today.
Sector 1 is green.
Not too bad.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. Yellow flag in Sector 3.
I think if you get the line wrong for that corner, it's possibly not going to be flat out.
Green flag Sector 3. Green flag in Sector 2.
Right, that's how we're going to come into the pits. Yeah. So, I don't know whether we're going to be able to save enough fuel I don't think I've been at Spa with such a full field, especially multi-class as well. The top guys are doing 353s in the Division 3 cars. So that's about 30 seconds, 25 seconds. So it's quite a difference in pace. So Division 3 kind of consists of so the yellow ones are the pros. Division 3 blue ones are the amateurs, I believe. And then you've got the Division 1 and 2 pros, and then you got the orange ones, which are Division 1 and 2 amateurs. So it's a little bit of a mix-up because a couple of people haven't done lap times or can't complete lap times. This guy has done 50 laps, but he hasn't completed a single timed lap, so that doesn't bode well for him. A lot of people probably pushing a bit too hard in a place where you've just got to remember what corner you're going to and not overdrive it into the scenery. And as with Targa Florio, I'm just hoping that I don't get caught up in someone else's accident like I did at the start. So let's check the briefing, whereabouts we are. So so qualifying starts at 18:30 rather, and then you've got a pre-race briefing at 18:50. So yeah. So I'm not sure where we're going to be, to be honest. Let's have a look at the weather. So as far as weather concerned, it says it's going to be 22 degrees, 8 degrees, cloudy, % precipitation. I don't know if that's 2% chance of precipitation. It's mostly sunny. Let's have a look to see if I can actually see a fall. Yeah, so the precipitation, it might get a little cloudier. The sun's going to go in, in over the next couple of hours, but it was still like 2%. Yeah, I mean, it'd be really cool if we get a little bit of a sprinkling of rain, but for some of the people that are having a trouble just trying to complete a lap, that's going to put a spanner in the works, isn't it? So, right, so we've got plenty of time. And it's not really an awful lot more by which to use. So the setup, it's not there's not really too much. Not too much. So engine cooling there. I've set it to medium. Torque is shifted to the internal when taking the corner. I don't know what to do with power and coast, to be honest. The amount of torque required before we no idea. So again, the front doesn't, it seems to be under inflated. So I'm going to boost the pressures of the front. I can't do anything with the rears. Don't know what I would do with weight distribution. How much fuel for 10 minutes?
For 10 minutes. We estimate that we'll need 36 litres.
Okay. I don't know if there's like rules to do with stopping on track or anything, but I'm possibly gonna try and complete laps. Right, let's save that, the quality setup. Right. Oh, the session's finished. Whoopsie. Gotta wait for qualifying then. Down to 12th in class. There are 20 drivers in my class, so if I can get 10th perhaps, that would be great.
Exit is clear. Okay, Neil, we've got 19 minutes to set a lap.
Right, I haven't got a penalty, have I? No. It'd be quite fun if we can have a drafting battle. Get a top lap time.
Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. We think Ferraria has stacked it.
Ferraria! I just noticed that I'm looking at the wrong driver. So I'm going to pull over. I'm gonna pull across part way down the straight so I don't screw stuff up.
Sector 2 is now yellow.
Oh, fucking hell, man! I was off the track! Why did you hit me at full speed? That doesn't make any sense at all. Right, now I'm looking at the right driver. I was far enough off the track, wasn't I? It's not like they'd be unsighted.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Green flag sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
I don't know how fast the guy is behind me, but it might be good to stay with him for a draft. It's probably going to be very boring. So if you look at the racing line is over here, I'm guessing, but I parked up over this direction. They mustn't have been just paying attention. Kind of lucky I wasn't gripping my wheel at the time, to be honest. Hoped that someone behind would keep up with me so I could have some draft or something. So we're only going to get one lap out of this tank. So how much per lap? It's 14. Let's hope people are watching their mirrors so they don't come shooting out the pits. And
Green flag in sector 2.
I'm never really sure whether I should go down to second. Trackside camera is stuttering a little. I maybe want to turn down the sounds. And hopefully I've got the sound balance right for these cars.
Incidents in sector 2, yellow flag.
Fuel for 3 laps.
Or 3 laps. We should need 44 litres.
4 litres, okay. Oh, heading to the scene of the accident. That's all my time that I gained in the first part of that car. So how is everyone's weekend so far? Going well? I don't think there's any motorsport this weekend. Right, we're up 3/10. A little bit of a chance through the master kink there. I didn't quite get it set up the way I wanted it to. There's too many objects at the outsides of the track to hit. Don't really want to be running wide anywhere. .8 of a lap left in the
Sector
tank.
1 is now green.
Are we going to get a chance to just... How much fuel for 2 laps?
For 2 laps. We reckon we'll need about 30 litres.
30 litres, okay. I nearly didn't brake for that corner. I don't know what I was thinking. We might possibly be in the 4:15s. Almost half a second in the second sector.
Yellow flag in sector 1. It looks like Berman has gone off. Sector 1 is clear.
Right. Oh, 13th in class, that's not too bad. Right. Right. Gotta be very careful now.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
I'm trusting my crew chief because I cannot see out the mirror down the track there. So we're going to get time to do one timed lap. Again, I seem to have come out the pits with no one to draft with. Everyone else behind is either completing laps or...
Green flag in sector 3.
Now I know I made a mistake in this corner last lap, so I think we could possibly gain a little. I want to get as close to that top 10 as I can. Actually done any multi-class racing really, particularly in, I was going to say as cars as slow as this, but they're not really slow as such.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
But it's not like we're in GT3s, you know, and hypercars.
We think that Sovik has binned it. Sector 3 is green.
Definite, quite a big gap between the pros and amateurs. And to enter this league, I had to do like a fuel run. It just so happens that my first round was the Targa Florio in this series, so I did 2 laps at the Targa Florio. That was fun. Got plopped into the pro class straight away. So my reputation preceded me. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. So there is a little bit of a crossover between this...
Incident in sector 1, yellow flag.
This series and some of the other ones I've done in the past. A couple of the same drivers, but the majority of the people that I'm racing with seem to be new. I think I've only just put the right amount of fuel in. I'm going to finish the lap with not a lot left. I thought I'd stay in third there just for a change to see if that made a difference. That seemed to help me up the hill there. I gained 0.7 of a second by using a higher gear. I didn't think that was going to be possible. I always used like to maybe use a bit of a lower gear to help with acceleration, but right, so we're 16th in class, I believe. We're not gonna foul up this bit this lap. There we go. That's a bit better. Now, as with the Targa Florio, we're not actually intending on changing tyres. We're just gonna try and get away with 18 laps on one set of tyres. I need to keep this pace. I'm on best lap so far, 1.5 seconds up. Slight confidence lift there. I don't know if I would be able to do it flat out if I got the line right. I got greedy. I thought I could keep up as much speed as possible with that, but I got greedy. Never mind. I don't actually know what happens if I've got like multi-class. And we're looking at the starting order. So this is going to be very, very new. Very new indeed. We got greedy! Very uncomfortable sitting down. It's a pity that the overlays kind of overlap there, but once I go to the extended battle box they won't. So it does say mixed class there, so I'm wondering what happens when I do set the starting order. Couple of so the classes are, I think most of the Division 3s are up front. They finally got their act together. There's a couple of Division 3s that haven't qualified yet, and they're going to be back in the pack. That doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence. We're going to have to wait for when qualifying is finished, and then I'll have a look at the grid. As I say, I haven't actually followed another car around here yet, so I don't know what to expect. I mean, I could have gained 4 places if I had actually kept it together, if I'd kept that 1.4 on, provided no one else right. So there's, well, it says there's 46 drivers, but it's listing, oh, that's car number. Okay. Ooh, so there's 2 people left on the track. No, there isn't. There's loads of people left on the track. Still a fight for pole at the moment, I think. Like third has been decided, I think. Unfortunately, I think we're sharing some pit boxes here, which is making the cars glitch a bit. It's a lot of cars on this track. I'm hoping that I'm not going to be sharing a pit box with anybody when it comes to pitting. We'll see, I guess. Right. So one person's yet to do a lap. Right. I need to double check. Who was that speaking? Right, I'll do the starting order. It doesn't give me an option to do. I'm just listening to the driver briefing. Lot of cars. This is going to be mayhem. There I am, 32nd. Where am I going to be on the grid? Right, 46 drivers. That's going to be in entirety. So. There you go, 46. Right, let's put my timing back on. Right. I'm not nervous. Right. Okay. Look how many cars there are. I'm not going to do a vote, I don't think, for where I'm going to finish. But I would like to get top 10. So we have to finish 50% of the race if we're going to, if we have an accident or... Right. What's the time? So the session should start in about a minute. Right, apparently we're doing a pit box check, so right. So I've done P-brake before.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. Yellow flag in sector 1. Okay, pit stop requested.
Someone behind me, so I can't move.
The pit crew's ready.
can't even see my pit box.
Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear.
So I'm sharing with JT. I'm sharing with a Division 3, so it's not really going to make a difference. I think I'm with JT, am I? So I'm grouped with a Division 3. So I'm guessing I'll be pitting a different time to a Division 3 car? Okay, brilliant. You still want me to park up next to the wall when I come in? Without hearing it, yeah. Put in chat who I'm sharing with. So I'm sharing a pit box with... So I'm only planning on doing 2 stops. So where? That's who I'm sharing with. It doesn't say what number JT is, does it?
Pit exit's clear. Push. Sector 3 is now yellow.
Right, so we're not allowed to cross the pit exit line, which kind of screws up my plan.
Green flag in sector 3.
Now it does say that I'm not being... It's saying I can't... So, I'm hoping I don't need to change tyres. Maybe that's just a warm-up thing.
Yellow flag sector 2. Acknowledged. We'll have spotter calls from here, please, Claire.
Clear left.
Green flag sector 2. Yellow flag sector 2.
Slight confidence lift. So I'm going to practice trying to pit and going up against the pit wall.
Sector 2 is now green.
I mean, it doesn't... It's going to be very difficult to get against the wall if there's other people in the pits at the same time. But,
Green flag in sector 1.
so I'm hoping there's going to be,
On your right. Clear right.
battles.
Yellow flag sector 1.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
I like the helmet, it looks like a melon.
Green flag sector 1.
Couldn't quite get the...
Incident in sector 1. Yellow flag.
quite get the apex right. I mean, if I can stay in traffic, I think it will be... I wish I'd picked a different braking marker for the hairpin though, because I'm braking between the 1 and 200 mark.
Sector 1 is now green. The pit crew is ready.
Ooh, I selected
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Oof, dearie me. Someone was coming out just then. So, pitting with the lollipop on the left. There we go. Hope the drive's not a melon. Nah, she's fine. She's good. That's Becky. Is there any music going? Oh, why? There's no music. Did I pause it by accident? I think I paused it. Didn't pause it, I just muted it on my own because I'm a dickhead. There we go. I can hear it now. Right, okay. Right, I'm keeping Discord open so I can hear some of the stuff that's going on. Yes, I'm in Division 1 and 2. Division 3 is way too fast here because of the long straights. They beat us by about 30 seconds. So I can't remember where I was on the grid. 16th or so? But there's enough time for me to switch over the cameras, thankfully. Not like in Sim Racing Online where they give you 30 seconds. Is the music okay? Let me know if the... you can't hear it. Okay, that's good. It must be so low. Doesn't seem to be coming through. Never mind. I'm listening to it. I don't know about you. Right, where am I? Trackside cam. Right. Right. Hopefully that's the right person. Yeah, there we go. Trackside cam went. So we've got to wait for the, there's a couple of Division 3 guys that have gone past us, so I'm just going to go when the rest of them go. There's one. There's two. Right. So we're going straight after Eau Rouge. That's the... So it looks like we're having to change tyres. We've got no option. So I've got to stay here for the the race. I mean, technically they said clear the hay bales and then you can go, but I think someone went a bit early.
Okay, make those calls please, Claire.
Clear left.
I must have misshifted because I just wasn't gaining any speed. Settle in, because it's going to be a long race. You do have to give a
Yellow flag in sector 2.
extra big of a bit of leeway with the gearing.
We can see
Sometimes
Lane and Pink have spun out.
it's very easy to get it wrong.
On your left. Clear left.
Hold the
On your
brake!
left. Clear left.
Please, hold the brake!
Right side. Car left. You're on the left. 3 wide.
Racing
Clear
line's
right.
over there.
Green flag, sector 2.
So I was coming onto the track on the right hand side off the racing line, but someone still hit me. I don't know if I should pit now or... Yeah, tractor said block then. Again, it's like... I don't get it. It's like... you know
Sector
the
3
race
is
is going
yellow.
to be 2 hours long. Don't push it.
Sector 3 is now clear.
Settle in for the first lap. There's already people breaking the rules of chatting in the race. I don't think I'm going to bother
Sector 1,
pitting,
yellow flag.
the damage just yet. I don't think I've lost any speed. I did keep
Yellow flag.
Discord open because they did say
Right side. Hold
to
your line. Clear right.
leave it there just in case there was trouble.
Green flag in sector 3.
But I don't necessarily like to hear what other people are saying that are not connected to my race at all, so... feels so slow when you're coming up here in third, but apparently it's quicker.
Green flag sector 1.
It's going to be a lonely 2 hours again. I mean, did I do anything wrong joining on the right hand side? It's like, I don't think I was going to know that the track was blocked because it was further down the track. So I joined the track in the place that I thought was the safest, but don't know. So 15th in class. I was hoping to be able to get into the top 10 in class. It's like the people in Le Mans Ultimate that can't go in a straight line on a pace bit. I mean, yeah, I suppose I could have looked left. Whether I would have seen these stopped cars in the middle of the straight, I don't know. I mean, I didn't really want to go round the house to rejoin the track anyway, because I was a bit unsighted. But I decided to go round the right-hand side of the track. So I mean, I thought I was going to avoid them, but people were spinning and spinning.
Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
Then going to the left of the track and then the right of the track. I just kept going left and then right to try and avoid them, and then eventually got tagged and sent me round. No one seems to want to hold the brake. So I think that may have caused some of it, to be honest. And what did I say? Pre-qualifying or pre-start? I said I didn't want to get caught up in anybody else's accident, and lo and behold, we have people that crash on that one and ruin a lot of the field. Whether it's just misjudgment or just hastiness, I don't know. Because it's not like they were amateurs, you know? Because the amateurs are quite a bit slower in lap time than us. So it was the pro class ahead, or the Division 3 amateurs that caused it. But and I was hoping to be behind somebody so I could save some fuel. That was the plan. It never feels like it. It never feels fast. But right, so we're catching up on a Division 1 and 2 amateur.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I'm wondering whether there's a lot of people that... Oh, I fucked that up. I was busy talking rather than driving. people ended up on their roof and then
On your right. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
I don't want to stay out there, dude. It's just too close to the scenery. That's a Division 3 car. See how much horsepower they got compared to us. I stayed to the racing line, so I'm thankful that they were patient. Well, that's good to know. Well, he shouldn't have been nearly killing me earlier because he wouldn't have been behind me. Maybe he was one of the spinners, I don't know. So he looks like he's been in the pits from his lap time. Oh! Taking far too many chances with that wall on the outside there. That's how I died in qualifying. I mean, yet again, there's like, what, 46 cars on track, and yet again, I seem to be on the only piece of tarmac where there is no one but myself. Why does this always happen? It's so annoying. I wonder if I'm going to get pulled up to the stewards. Maybe. I mean, it's a long season. It runs until December, so even if I do get a penalty, I'll take it on the chin. I don't know. Have I lost a bit of horsepower? I'm doing 420s now. Is that Division 3? It is.
Left side. Clear left.
I think I've probably lost a little bit of horsepower. Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh. I had a bit of an indecision about what gear I wanted to be in. Catching the guy in 32nd, unfortunately. Right, okay. Here's the thing. So, it's telling me I need to refuel for 153. I can fit 110 in the tank. I want to pit so that
It looks like Bullen has gone off.
So it's my normal pit stop. So a shorter first stint. So I'm going to need to pit when I've used
Yellow flag.
40. when I've used 40,
We think Cabrera has binned it.
which means I should
Green
have
flagging sector
70
2.
in the tank. So I've got 60 at the moment. Right, I'm going to pit and repair. Because I think I have lost a little. I'm doing two
Yellow flag in sector
426s
2.
when I should have been in the 415s. So I'm going to say we're going to repair all. I don't know if it's aero that I'm missing.
Green flag sector 2.
Or it's horsepower, because I've got a fair old whack. But we don't get the opportunity to not change tyres though, that's the
Sector 1 is
annoying
green.
thing. In class. What a lonely race. Well, hopefully means that once I do this pit stop, that should mean my short fuel stint done, if I've done my calculations right, that is. And it would just be 2 full tanks to the end.
Sector 3 is yellow.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Okay, pit stop requested.
I mean, it would be good if it would start raining right now. It's not like we can change them to wets.
Pit crew is ready. Watch your speed.
How about that for right. 76 seconds. It did say I'm going to repair all, but there's no repair. So. Yes. Be careful what I wish for. I mean, I can't get any further right. They told us to pit in our pit box to the right of the pit box, so I am. I don't know whether changing down to neutral saves fuel or not. Right, 20 seconds to go. I had hoped I could do this on one stop if I could have saved fuel, but keep me updated.
Acknowledged. I'll keep you up to date. Go, go, go. Their exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
Nice shiny, they've got the panel beaters out. The car looks nice and shiny again. Just been lapped by the leaders. permanent engine damage? I suppose we'll find out when we do a proper fast lap. I've got third place bearing down on me. I mean, I'll just be happy to finish today.
Okay, Neil, the next car is for area. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 37 Celsius.
Is he going to pass me before Master Kink? Yes.
Left side, clear left.
I don't think this guy is though.
Right side, clear right.
Gap to for area in front is now 15 seconds.
Ooh! I would have exited in a fight, but the car behind me pitted immediately. I guess when you just have body damage, it didn't include it in the pit time. That's what I'm guessing, anyway. Right, got Division 3 coming up on us. That's 15 seconds behind. I don't think they were going to get us. Oh no, they probably will by the end of the lap. I actually forgot that we won't be doing full distance. So I may have screwed up my pit strategy.
The leader is pitting now.
We may not do the 18 laps.
Sarvik is now in the lead.
I mean, I don't know whether I would have been able to save 4 laps on the leaders, which would mean I would have only had to pit once, but...
B38.
Seem to do the corner in third for some reason. 5 minutes and 51 seconds. 41 seconds. Was the total lap time of the pit stop. So third place is coming up on me now.
The gap to for area ahead is now 14 seconds.
We have to stay on the racing line for this bit. So they should be with me
Yellow flag.
on Master King.
We think that Bullen has crashed. The next car is
Take
Fulham.
me by the best looking. No, Pullen has retired, so I don't need to pass Pullen. Come on. Come on. Pass me, pass me, pass me, pass me.
Car left, clear left.
There we go. I don't think JT is going to get something by the Master King.
Sector 2 is green. Fulham is now retired.
I share a pit box with JT. Is JT going to get up to me by the time we turn right? I don't think he is.
Bell has retired from the race.
Oh, there's a surprise.
Car right, clear right. Car right, clear right.
The gap to for area ahead is now 11 seconds.
Don't know, am I gaining on him? I think I am. Well, he would have qualified behind me because he's in the AM class. I've got Division 3 coming up on me. I think they're going to pass by this corner. No. I don't even think they're going to get to me by the hairpin.
Green flag, sector 3. You've just done it for 16.7 seconds, P36. Air temp's
That's
falling,
better.
it's now 18 Celsius.
Oh dear, does that mean we're going to start raining in a minute? I hope so. That should spice things up.
Left side. Clear left.
Yellow flag in sector 1. We think for area has spun off.
Well, there you go.
Green
That's
flag
the
in
place.
sector 1.
And that's a place on merit. Hooray! I don't know how many people did retire. I did see a few disconnections at the start. But I would be damned if I was losing a lap. I carried on. Top 4 have pitted. So we've got someone 4 seconds behind. This is Division 3M. That's coming behind
The gap
me.
to for area behind is now 8.2 seconds.
Oh, I went too fast into that. Had someone which is not helpful. I mean, even the Division 3 AM are doing 404s, so they're 10 seconds faster. I'm glad he wasn't stupid there and tried to poke one up the inside at the house. That would have been dumb. Patience, my boy.
Right side. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
So you had the legs on them through the corners, but as soon as it gets to the straight, you're like, nah. I don't think he's going to get to me by the hairpin.
Yellow flag, Sector 2, B33. Green flag in Sector 2.
Car left. Clear left.
Right, my nearest person for position is 10 seconds behind me. 16th in class. And pulling away.
The gap to mid behind is increasing. It's now 13 seconds.
Take that corner a bit wider so I don't drift into the house on the left. I'm 6/10 up on my quali time, so car's not damaged. I'm just going to lose out on pit strategy because I'm thinking that I'm going to end up laps down. Right, so it wants me to refuel my next pit stop 95. So I'll adjust that up the straight. We're going to put 100 in.
Yellow flag, Sector 3.
I mean, I think it's taking into account...
It looks like 8 has binned it. Green flag, Sector 3.
It's not a timed race this time. Sometimes the UI gets a bit confused with timed races, so... So maybe I can cut it a bit finer than that, but... I don't fully trust it. I mean, I'm gonna... Well, let's put 95. It just depends how much I'm going to have in the tank when I stop.
The leader, Sovic, is pitting.
Scary. Right, so we're coming up to our 8th lap.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
So 1 lap away from half distance. It's the lap counter seems to be going very fast. This would feel longer, but I suppose we haven't completed those 9 laps yet, so I don't want to kind of be premature. I don't know what it was about Targa Florio then, because it was optional on tyres. Targa Florio.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. That's your fastest lap today. B31.
Right, I can do 3.5 laps on this tank. So we can possibly stretch this until it's nearly empty. Which is good. I've got someone that's just come out the pits behind me.
The gap to Marazzi behind is increasing. It's now 5.2 seconds.
So Marazzi. He actually named someone correctly. That says that exactly the name. Marazzi. Well, maybe it's Marazzi, I don't know. You never know with Jim. No more lapped cars for a little while. I've seen one person for position, and they were on the grass when I passed them. In my fastest lap ever, so 4:14, that's pretty good. Quite pleased with that. We've got faster as the weekend has gone on. So deceptive, this corner. Yeah, really hard fought. I didn't have to do anything. I mean, again, you know, the calls of I heard over Discord that people were saying that Master Kink is blocked, so I kind of let off the throttle and slowed down, and then as soon as I came through Master Kink there were cars just flipping all over the place, so I tried my best to kind of slow it down, but next lapped car is 16 seconds behind. what track is after this. Hopefully something a bit shorter. We seem to have started off with the epic ones. I didn't know they could enforce by track.
The gap to Marazzi behind is increasing. It's now 8.0. Okay, Neil, we're halfway through. We think about 2 laps remaining on this tank. Your last lap time was at 4:14.6. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
Shut up. I wondered whether... I've lost my train of thought. Thanks, Jim. I take it you can hear the crew chief. Otherwise, it's quite funny that I can hear it, but it's not coming out on stream. So it seems like I'm talking to myself. Unfortunately, yes. We love Jim. Lap cars now 10 seconds behind. It seems to be like the only track I know of in R Factor 2 which kind of gives the impression of a good old track.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
It's like...
We can see Sovic and Smith have gone off.
A flat-out Sebring. So we've got a couple of Division 1 and 2s.
Smith has retired. The gap to Marazzi behind is increasing. It's now 9.1. Green flag, Sector 2. Sovic has just retired.
That's another place for me. Another place for me. So we're going to pit after this lap, I think. Hut. We've got our light on. We do.
The gap ahead is now 9.5.
I mean, it seems a bit annoying that you have to change tyres. Oh shit, you don't! I changed tyres for no reason last time. Bollocks! I thought they weren't, Needs to skip from bad to worse, don't they? If you're going to pass me, you're going to need to outbrake me, but you can't. So there. Be sensible.
This is the last lap of fuel. Alright Neil, hit this lap, in this lap.
left. Clear left.
I mean, I wasted a minute in the pits when I didn't need to. 1 minute wasted. So my pitting partner is behind me, but it looks like he's not requested a pit stop. I'm hoping that he doesn't come into the pits the same lap as I do.
The gap in front is now 5.8.
Oh, looks like he's had a guy ahead has had a bit of an off. Be awkward. I mean, we did practice sharing our pit boxes, although if he pits first, he's going to be on the right hand side. And I haven't actually I haven't practiced
Car right, clear right.
I haven't practiced pitting on the left-hand side of the pit box.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag. It looks like Maha has stacked it.
I was going to request a pit stop, but not yet.
The gap behind has increased to 4.5. Okay, pit stop requested. We should come out into position 31, behind Angelidis. We think that Marazzi.
How much fuel for 8 laps?
For 8 laps. We should need about 118 litres. The pit crew's ready. Green flag Sector 1. Maha has just retired from the race. Sector 3 is clear, green flag. Marazzi is now retired. Watch your speed limit in the pits.
A 40-second pit stop. What?
The car behind's pitting now.
Maybe because I didn't line up with my pit box very well. Come on. Have I got my pit strategy right?
Go, go! Exit's clear. Push.
Right, if if I've got my pit strategy right, it's by 0.09. I'm hoping I'm a lap down. I am a lap down, aren't I? I've got about 6 laps to save a couple of litres.
On your left, clear left.
It's gonna be close. And I mean, if I'm lapped, maybe I don't need the 14 litres that it takes to do a lap. But better safe than sorry, eh? Well, got 9th place coming up on us. It's not gonna get to me by the next corner, I don't think.
The gap to Mitt behind is increasing. It's now 18 seconds.
Car right, clear right.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Well, got to remember the stuff for the next race then. We can not swap tyres. Wasted so much time. 15th in class. But I could have done so much better. I was heading for probably top 10 because of other people not dropping out and such. I could have braked a little harder there. If my fuel gauge is to be believed, I'm going to finish with
B27.
not a lot of fuel left. It keeps fluctuating between whether I need to save a lap of fuel or not. But it's very hard to tell if I'm 1 lap down or 2 laps down. There's no way of telling, unfortunately. It's not telling me my what I wanted to know. I'm just hoping that in future I can actually have a race, because so far I haven't. It's never seemed like I'm racing anybody. I've really got to stop pushing it into that first part of the right-hander, because there's no payoff, only death. Only death. Imagine if you lived down that house that I just passed on the left. Oh, on the right, sorry. Cars zooming past your doorstep. Oh, Becky's disconnected. That's one of my class. I wonder what the attrition rate is. I think we've gone forwards, because I'm 27th out of 46. I think I've gone forwards. Right, this guy's just going to have to wait until I get through this section here.
Left side. Clear left.
That wasn't the nicest place to pass. I thought he was actually going to try and pass on the right-hand side, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Okay, Neil, you got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Jim's saying 4 laps. Tiny Pedal saying 5.
Yellow flag.
15 in class. I don't see any yellow flags. I see skid marks, but I don't see any yellow flags.
The car in front is... I really don't know. The car in front is pitting.
Front is pitting? What the fuck are you talking about?
Sector 2 is yellow.
He's saying 6.
Green flag in Sector 2. Mia has retired.
Mia! Mia! I think that's supposed to be Maya. I'm hoping these people are in my class. I'm now 26th. So how much would I'd need to get 3 more places to get halfway. Out of 46 drivers, I'd need to get 23rd. Well, I'm 26th. Meow! Meow! See? Meow! Meow! It's in front of you. Meow! Right, so it's just people positioned behind me at the moment. I think there is there's a couple of Division 1 and 2.
Sector 3 is green.
But they're not really going to catch up with me in the remaining laps, I don't think. I don't know why I was worrying. I'm going to finish the race with 0.8 left. Or 14 litres. One or the other. One or the other. No slipstream battles for me. I want to do racing, not just passing people because of attrition. I want to actually race people. Probably gonna, when I finish the race, I'm probably going to mute Discord because Discord's going to be full of people complaining, I imagine. I'll have to figure out why the music isn't playing for you. I know I exclude it from the VOD, but I don't know why it's not playing in real time. I can't think I've turned it down so low that it's not registering. Or maybe these cars are so loud that it drowns out the music. I tend to have the music quite subtle.
I think that Uyan has binned it.
Uyan.
Green flag in Sector 1, B26.
Ooh, I was a bit close to that, then the end of that Armco there. That was probably pushing it a bit. Right, so it looks like someone's just come out of the pits behind me in 26th. He's a Division 1 and 2 AM, so I might be able to beat him on pace.
Sector 2 is now yellow. I think P5's gone off. The gap to grey behind is increasing. It's now 6.9 seconds.
I purposely didn't cook any dinner before racing because I don't like to eat before I race. So I think I'm going to have fish and chips once I'm finished. I was actually going to make some
Sector 2
burgers,
is clear.
but I'm going to do those tomorrow, I think. Because we're not racing tomorrow. It might be puzzles tomorrow. That's another one bites the dust.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
I want someone to play with... No, I'm not going to say that. Because last time I said that, I ran off the track. Maybe all this is in my mind. Maybe I'm racing
Sector
in my
3 is clear.
imagination. Maybe true. Maybe I'm not even alive at all. This is an apparition. Right, if I'm led to believe what I'm seeing on the relative list, then I can see that 10th in my own class is behind me, which means I've been lapped by my own class. A little depressing, but 10th place is 5 seconds a lap faster than me. But we wouldn't have been able to do a one-stopper anyway, because we've done over 14 laps, and that was 2 full tanks of fuel. That's 14 laps. So we should be able to complete 3.2 laps, it says.
The gap to Gray behind is now 10 seconds.
And hopefully Jim doesn't muck it up, so he knows when the last lap is. Because he loves to confuse me. Don't know what that yellow flag was for. I didn't see a car.
2 to go. P24.
2 to go. Okay, that's plenty of fuel then. What's the marshal waving his hand for? Wave a flag. Oh, I'm getting an arm pump or wrist pump. I've been holding onto the wheel too tight. Right, when's the next person up the road? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Behind me is 35 seconds away. I wonder if he'll catch me before the laps are down. Possibly. I think when it comes to the results, I'm probably only going to go through the results for my class, because there's just too many drivers to pronounce. If I can do that on the overlays, I think I can.
The gap to Gray behind is increasing. It's now 13 seconds.
So the guy in front of me is doing 4:21s and I'm in the 4:16s, so I would catch him, but I don't have enough laps left. I've ran out of time to catch people. I suppose it's kind of a pity that I'm being beaten by someone in the AM class. Doesn't do much for my ego. But hey ho. Maybe they'll crash. Well, you can hope, can't you? I've got a couple of things on sale on eBay at the moment, so I'm selling my old sim rig, and I did the usual trick where you put something on eBay for 99 pence, because I wanted to avoid as much listing fees as possible, and that's how I thought you did some of it. I think the rules might have changed, but so I put something on eBay. So it's a bucket seat with a foldable stand in front of it. Cost me 500 quid. I put a reserve on it. The reserve is way below 500 quid. It's below halfway. And I had some people... That's a permanent yellow flag, is it? I had some people that were bidding like £2 and then hoping that they'd get it. Bear in mind that a reserve price...
One more to go. B23.
Oh, we're halfway, look. 23. Bear in mind that reserve price at minimum for eBay is £50. Oh, he pitted. We've got a fight for the last lap.
Okay, Neil, gaining on this car. The gap is 3.1.
We are faster than him. Can we catch him by the end of the lap? Can we get 22nd place? Things just got spicy. I'm guessing he had to do a splash and dash. The plot does thicken. I like it. Is he in a Porsche as well? Is it the battle of the Porsches? I'm also going to be doing my personal best on my last lap. If I can keep this. Let's see how he is through Master Kink. Slower. Oh, we're cutting it fine. We are cutting it fine. It is a Porsche.
Right side. Clear right.
He's just gonna let me through. Come on now. I wanted a race. What a fight! Oh, wow! I mean, I was coming up to a bit of the track that I was like, shall I go the left or the right? So I lifted off a bit early, so I wouldn't kind of run into him coming into a slower part of the track. But, why? Fight for it. Put your car on the racing line. Make it so that I have to work my way around you. I want to fight. Right, how much fuel are we going to end up with? We're going to end up with a
22nd place. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
We're going to end up with a full lap of fuel left, which is 15 litres. Judged it to perfection. Judged it to absolute perfection. Oh. So, we were 13th in class. That's not too bad, is it? Not too bad at all. Right. Let's go back to the main screen. Oh, the DNF list. Oof. Oh, that's not nice. Oof, dearie me. Not nice at all. Actually, someone that was bearing down on me, he was behind me, 46th place. Why did he not finish? I don't know. I don't care. Right, let's have a look at the race session. And so if we look at my class, find out. I'll look at my division, but I'll look in the AM class as well. So there you go. So Ben Borman didn't finish, but he was far enough ahead of me that he finished ahead of 5th place. I think the I don't know if it will, if I refresh the times, will it update the places? Yeah, I don't know how R Factor's going to work that one out. Because in R Factor it says one thing and on the overlays it says another. Don't know. So there's your top 10, I suppose. Let's have a look where I should be on the next page somewhere. There we go. So I was the last of the finishers in my class. That feels kind of bad. It feels kind of bad that I was the last of my class. I'm guessing that's 15th place, not the 14th place. Right, let's have a look at Division 1 and 2 AM. Hopefully this works. Right, there we go. There's the AM class. So Santiago was one of the ones that I was battling with. I think he was actually the leader of his AM class. That's probably why he just pulled over. Was that the one I passed? Maybe. So there's some weird stuff going on with DNFs there as well. But only 5 people finished in the AM class. So, there we go. There we go. Right, I'm kind of glad that's over. That was tougher than I had hoped. Tougher. But doing this is good experience of, you know, doing some endurance racing, which I don't do that often. So always keeping an eye on the mirrors and making sure that I know who's coming up behind me and what have you. But I'm gonna have a look at lap 1. That's if R Factor doesn't crash on me. Right, so what do we have coming up for the remaining rounds? So the next round is going to be in a couple of 4th of May. So it's not too far away, and we're doing another huge track. No. Now Le Mans, I'm hoping is the old version of Le Mans, because that would be awesome. If it's the new version of Le Mans, So I'm hoping it's the old. That would be fun. But I think there's a couple of tracks where the Division 2 may be competitive. Some of the hill climbs, I'm not sure how they're going to do the hill climbs. But I haven't done hill climbs before, so not looking forward to that. Goodwood might be a bit tough. But they might be well matched. And at Nürburgring probably is going to be the Nordschleife, isn't it? So the Division 1 and 2s might be matching the Division 3s there. Monza's probably going to be the 10k. And again, Bridgehampton, there's a lot of straights on that as far as I remember. But I'm not sure what Paris means. So that's confusing to me. But I got quite pleased with that. I'm a bit miffed about the start though. Right, if we go back to the menu, I'll turn off the slideshow so you can see what I'm doing. Right, let's see what happened at that start. Who was the one that caused it? I mean, I might just kind of plunk myself at the Master Kink and then see what happened. But I think we've got some sim racing coming up next week, so we're going to be doing the weekend of the Grand Prix 1939s and the GT revivals. Actually, probably a good thing is to check my diary, wouldn't it? I've got it all in my diary. If I could find my diary. Let's have a look. No. So, yeah. So next week, the 20th and 21st. So on the 20th, we got the 1939 Grand Prix Championship, and then on the 21st, we've got the GT Revival. It's the last round of the GP 1939 series at the Monza 10k. And I do have a chance for the championship, but it's very, very slim. I've pretty much sewn up second in the championship. And then the following week, 23rd, we're back with the Alfa Romeos round 2. I can't really remember what tracks we're on for the GT Revival and stuff. I have a feeling that I normally leave R-Factor 2 to load because it does take a while to load replays and stuff, but I think I'm not going to get a replay there. It crashed. So. Ooh, right. Let's see if we can load it again and see if we can get the replay up. Ah! Right. Oh god, the 155 is Bathurst. Oh, that's gonna be horrendously fun. Gonna be burning some tyres. Loading, please wait. Okay. Is it gonna load this time? Thankfully I'm working that day. Why? Don't you want to do Bathurst? I don't know why the replays aren't loading for me now. Might have to come back to it at a later date. Yeah. It's not loading for me. Right, okay. That's what's coming up. Tomorrow, I probably will be back streaming, I think. And I'm going to do one of my puzzle games that I need to finish off. So it's either going to be trying to finish off the stupid game that is Sleeping Dogs. Oh, no, here we go. Sleeping Dogs. Or we're going to be doing Brutal Legend or finishing off the House of Da Vinci 3. I don't know if we'll be able to do a whole stream of the House of Da Vinci 3, because I think I need to do it in 2 parts. I imagine that the stewards are going to be very busy for this race. There was a few people that had their open mics and started chatting and whatever. You couldn't hear it, of course. I could, but and there was a few people that chatted during the race. I hate chatters in the race. All right. There I am. Right, so we were waiting for these guys to come through. Now the funny thing was, that guy collided with the 2 people. Now the instruction was that once you've cleared the hay bales on the left, you can step on it, right? Now, do you think the people in front of me went early? So as far as I'm concerned, they have gone. We were told that it's once you exit the corner, that's what I was made to think, not when you enter the corner, that you can start going. So I'm a bit miffed at that. I thought we were going at that flag, but it wasn't. I think it wasn't explicit enough. Sometimes when they do the race briefing, it's like, oh yeah, we're going to go at this point or this corner, and you're like, well, what corner's that? So at this point, I had missed a gear, and it was struggling with momentum. So that guy just went past. But then I managed to get my gears working again. Couldn't quite get alongside. I nearly run into the back of him though. No, it was Daniel Herlock. Right. So if we go in cockpit, this is where we're going to pass Daniel. Actually, did I not pass him? I don't think I did. Not before the accident, anyway. Spa-Francorchamps. So I was thinking I'm going to gain on him up to the Master King. This is going to be a brilliant overtake. The tracking camera is not working. What are you looking at? I was close enough for draft. So at this point, I think people have already crashed. Right. Okay, so let's see where we can spot a yellow flag. Right, there's no marshals up here. Right, yellow flag on the right. Unfortunately, I didn't notice it. So that wasn't good on my part. So is that after Master Kink? Right. Okay. Oh! It was a Division 2! Who was it? Who do we blame? Eduardo! It was a Division 2 driver. Right, so we got the pack bearing down on him. Right, so we got this guy that made it through. That he panicked. So Oliver Newman panicked. And it ended up so I think the other guy is gone. So then he causes him. So I'm the yellow car back there. I'm the yellow car back there. Now, is that car going to get away with it? I think... No, he's not. So, looking from my car... These guys are already away. Right, so I've got a car rolling in front of me. I'm on the brakes, so I go right, but the car is following me, and I was like, ah! So I was on the brakes there. So at this point, I thought, I've got away with it. I'm good. But then people are continuously wrecking ahead. So, what side would you have gone? There's a car on the left. There's a car right in front of me. I'm on the brakes, so I go left. And the car goes left. I go right. but just not in time. And I don't know if you can probably can't see the telemetry at the bottom left. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, I might have got away with that, but then the track is blocked. So I'm on the brakes now, hoping that I squeeze to the left. When I notice that gap is closing, I go to the right. So I don't get away with it. And I get spun into the scenery. Right, so I didn't really have a choice to not go round the house. I thought I did. Why does the in-car camera keep changing? Oh, because the thing is selected. Right, this is where I made a fuck up, I reckon. Yeah. Okay. So we're thinking that I probably could have done this better. If I can find the keys. Where's the keys? So where am I going to come out? I'm going to come out behind that house. Zoom out of it. Is it that house I'm coming out behind? Yeah. Right, so there's a car crashed across from me. So everyone wants to head down. Why they're heading this far down the right-hand side? But look how much space the track. How much space is there on the right-hand side of the track? They didn't have a chance to avoid me though. So Ferreira's got a point. Should we look at what it was like from Ferreira's point of view? He must have got the shock of his life. Because it's very hard to see what's coming up. Yellow flags. Do you notice? He is full throttle. There are cars all over the place. He is full throttle. He has not braked. There's yellow flags all over the place. There's dust. He's only lifting off now. And then a car appears. It's a jump scare. He's thinking, oh, I've got away with it. I've got away with it. Ha ha! Oh, fuck me. That was funny. Yes, I'm gonna have to hold my hand up for that one. I did not. I could have done better in my rejoining. I mean, in my defense, right? If you have a look at where I am on track, this is a bad defense, but it is a defense. If you have a look where I am on track, I've got a fence on the right-hand side. So I've got that little gap to squeeze through, alright? I am on, at this point, full lock. Full lock. So my hope would have been, right, to have enough lock to be able to get onto that side of the track. But what I should have done is looked. If I had just looked to the left rather than concerning myself with where I was going to place my car, then it wouldn't have caused that secondary accident. So that's on me. That is on me. So I've got some apologies to do. I don't think there was anything else in the race particularly. After that point. That camera is... Oh! Did anything else happen in the race? So I was down in 42nd. I ended up 31st by halfway. That's not bad then. So I started at 42nd after the first lap and ended up 23rd. Or was it 22nd in the end? So, oh, this is the only action that I saw in the race. This was it. The entire 2 hours, and this was it. I'm going to have to apologise with a GIF, I think. Right, at this point, I was like, I'm not going to get past going up the inside there. That's just suicide. So I thought, I'll lift off and stay close through this left and the right, and then get a run on the short straight. But he just opened the door. But again, I think he was thinking big picture. If that's who I think it is, yeah, that's the leader of the AM class. So he was thinking, I want to finish. He's going for a class win. So, yeah. Made him look like an amateur. Oh, wait! But that was it. That was the only action I saw the whole race. I think if I hadn't have screwed up the pit stops and then... Because I literally... I stupidly... selected that I was going to change my tyres in the first stint. And I didn't need to, so I spent a minute in the pits when I didn't need to be. So I could have finished way up the field. So there you go. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Oh, track camera's great. Okay. That's it. For the time being, I'm going to go and cook some food now, have some fish and chips. Hopefully your Saturday goes better than mine did. I'm now going to sheepishly go to the Discord and apologise. I'm going to have to pick an appropriate GIF, I think. I don't know what GIF I'm going to choose yet, but I'm going to find one, as I love to talk in GIFs. I love to talk in GIFs. I don't know if we want to raid anyone in particular. Should we raid Ben? Ben's doing a Road America. Oh, he's doing the Road America 500. Let's raid Ben. Because the Road America 500 is quite a big thing, isn't it? Let's do that. Right, we're going to be back tomorrow. I don't know when. But we're going to be around sometime tomorrow. I don't know. If we were going to be doing puzzle games, I might be on just after midday after I've had some lunch. Because we won't be doing any racing tomorrow. We're not in VR tomorrow. So that will be good. It will be good. And apart from that, I might do a midweek stream coming up. It just depends on the work schedule. And And then the next weekend we'll be got a busy sim racing week. So let's go raid Ben. Let's go solo. Hopefully, don't jump scaring so he doesn't fall off the track. I'm exhausted. Right, let's go say hello to Ben. And I'll see you tomorrow.